In today's video, we are working on 6 snacks, and what a wonderful time to do that because this is holiday time. Children are at home, but of course these are snacks you can make any time of the year, and children can make, of course, under supervision depending on the age of your child. I trust you're going to enjoy this particular video. So which snacks are you making?
I'm going to be making some popcorn with salted caramel and also some granola bars.
Yes, and what are you making?
I'm making some sugar cookies and a banana milkshake.
Yes, a banana milkshake. And I am working on yogurt, homemade yogurt, as well as porridge. Before we begin, we will tell you what ingredients we are working with. Let's begin with you.
For the granola bars, we're going to be using half a cup of honey, about a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of margarine, and 4 teaspoons of oil, and then obviously 2 cups of oats.
And the popcorn?
For the popcorn, we'll use half a cup of popcorn, and because we're going to be making it with some caramel, we have a little bit of milk, the vanilla, some water, oil, a little bit of margarine, and sugar.
And remember, the caramel, it's wonderful, but it's optional.
Yes.
You can also just work with the popcorn as they
Exactly.
are. And then I am working with, for the porridge, I have about 10 tablespoons heaped. I heap them quite of the flour of the porridge. Has several ingredients. For those of us who are in Kenya, I will list some of those that are usually in porridge, but we really liked this one a lot because it had also groundnut flour. And then we also have the sugar, about 10 tablespoons, but remember, you can reduce the sugar or add more in case you find that's not enough. And then the yogurt is right here. We are working with 2 liters of milk. We will use the amount of milk that we have. This is warm milk, where when you don't have a thermometer like I don't have, usually I dip my finger. As long as it's not burning me, that's what I'll use. And then I work with any kind of yogurt that I buy in the shop, a small one that has live cultures, and of course we will use sugar and maybe strawberry or vanilla flavoring tomorrow when the yogurt is ready. Your ingredients, of course, they are behind.
Yes, they'll be measured out later.
Yeah, she'll measure them out later because our table couldn't contain all the ingredients. So as it is our custom, we will pray and trust the Lord to grant us a fruitful time as we journey through these snack recipes. Indeed, Father, we pray that you be with us, be with our viewers, grant us a fruitful time in the kitchen, each of us wherever we are, and be glorified as we practice hospitality, as we trust you to be as budget friendly as you would enable us to be. Glorify your name with our hospitality. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So let's get
Started!
Did you know that we have a brand new cookbook that is launching soon?
With over 140 recipes.
If you'd like to pre-order, the link will be in the description.
And the book has lots of recipes, right from cakes, breads, cookies, breakfast recipes, dinner recipes, simple treasures that you will enjoy like pilau masala, mayonnaise, jam, juices. I mean, it has a lot, including 3 menus that you can choose from at the back of the book.
And did you know that I don't check recipes anymore, but I check her cookbook?
Wow, and I'm sure you would love that very much.
We are having the cover reveal in the next video, so make sure to not miss that video.
And the book launch is on 7th of February
2026.
See you there!
So we will start really fast with the porridge, and usually I should have actually just put it here. I will use about 1.5 cups, but a little at a time, to make a paste out of this before we put it in hot water, because the hot water is getting ready. Sometimes I like to add the sugar, yeah, because I find it will mix better, but you can also add the sugar in the hot water. So our water for the porridge is hot. So this is smooth. So I'll just pour in. By the way, I have 2 other recipes on the channel, a sourdough porridge recipe that you can work with if you want to have your porridge sour in about 6 hours, or you can use the longer method without citric acid, where I also do fermented porridge. But if you just want porridge really fast, you can work with this method, but I'll share in the description below my 2 other porridge recipes that I have found are also popular on the channel.
For the granola, we have put it on a pan and we're going to lightly, I think it's toasting them, for about 4 to 5 minutes so that they just cook a little bit. Now that
we are doing it without an oven. It's an easier way, but you can also work with an oven. So we like to lightly toast them or roast them. Yeah, and meanwhile I'm also continuously stirring the porridge, because you have to continuously stir it until it starts simmering and zip bubbling. Simmering, let's say, and then you can lower the heat and allow it to simmer for about yes, true. Yeah, we keep also stirring so that it doesn't get lumpy. Girls, did you know the work of stirring porridge when you were growing up was the work of the children?
No.
I need to be calling you.
Really?
Of course, my daughter is helping as I film, but that's what we used to do. Once the porridge is mixed, you're called to stay there until it boils.
Should I put it low?
Yeah, so that's the alarm for the oats. So they're ready. So usually
just like
ready.
Should I put it on low?
Yes, now that the porridge is boiling, we will put on low. Yeah, and then the granola, what will happen is she'll keep stirring for at least a minute or so, because the pan is hot, just to make sure the one underneath doesn't burn. Yeah, and then we will continue with the next step.
We are going to be working on the granola, but first we are going to mix in these ingredients. So I'll pour in the half cup of honey. It's a little bit sticky, and if you have peanut butter, you can also work with peanut butter, but we don't got none today. But yeah, they're just simple, easier to do at home with ingredients turned down. So I'm going to pour in the oil and the melted march, because we're going to be working without baking them or without an oven. And I'll mix them in so that they combine. So mix it up. It's a little hard because the honey, as I said, is really sticky. From there, I think I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt, though it's just salt to taste as much as you would like. And don't skip this part, salt really evens out the sugar and makes it taste really good. So don't definitely skip out on the salt. We have the mixture all smooth. So we're going to add in the granola, and my mom is going to help me because it's a heavy pan as I mix it in fast with this spoon, I guess. Spatula. Yeah, turning thing, whatever.
Yeah, the porridge is good. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I will cover it. I'll switch off the heat and cover it so that it doesn't form a thick layer. It can cool as we work on the other snack recipes. So our first one is done. So what other thing can you add to the granola now that we don't have all the ingredients? We are working with what we have.
Yeah, I had mentioned earlier, but you can also add some peanut butter if you have some, but it still tastes really good with just this ingredient.
And you can also add nuts.
Oh yes, nuts.
Yes, any kinds of nuts. You can also you can also add desiccated coconut.
You can also add apples and raisins for some sweetness.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to add raisins.
I've kind of been eating raisins a lot, and so
so you won't put raisins.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, we will see, but they will still turn out tasty.
Yeah. We have a little baking tray, and we are going to line it with some baking paper or parchment paper.
So as she's working on the parchment paper, I'm going to add the yogurt that I got from the shop or store that has, you need to check the ingredients, that it has cultures, live, not just cultures, but live cultures. Yeah, and this size, that it should be about 100 grams, no, 250 grams. I can work with it also when I'm working with 4 liters, 5 liters of yogurt. So I've just started in, this yogurt is warm, and then I'm going to feed it into my pitcher or jug. So I'm going to work with that 2 liter, we call it in Kenya kibuyu. Anyway, the good thing is this cream is getting out as I sieve, so I'll continue sieving as I transfer it into my, so you just get a
buyu or bottle.
Oh, bottle, yeah, that can fit your yogurt. So that's what we are going to do. And so I'll do what I'm doing to the rest of the yogurt
As I work on,
she works on the granola.
Yeah. So I'm just putting it, and then I will flatten it out so that later on we can cut them into bars. Do you put them in the fridge first or?
Yeah, we will cut them. It's you guys who make that recipe a lot, and you're asking me. They are the ones who make granolas bars a lot. But I watch and eat when they've done so. So please, you better know what you normally do. I'm going to work with a thick blanket. You see, it's a very nice, what we call kikoi or vikois. There are many in our country. Very attractive. Masai like, what is it called? Design. And then inside they've made it very warm. So double it and cover my milk with it and take it to a place where it will not be disturbed. So this is how to make it. I'll even probably put an extra blanket on top because the point is to keep it as warm as possible until the next day. So this is a snack for the next day.
Can't wait.
So we're going to cover this with cling film and put it in the freezer to set for 20 to 30 minutes, I think. And then they will be ready to cut and eat. So we're basically done with a second simple snack.
Yeah, and of course I think it's also good to mention if you don't finish them, you can transfer to the fridge.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because in the freezer, of course, they will freeze.
Yeah.
So this is just for 20 minutes, and then we can cut them.
Yes.
Or rather slice them.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm making the sugar cookies, and I'm going to start with margarine, and I'm going to put like 2 tablespoons and a half, and I'm using the same bowl she used for the granola. So yeah.
Because you are washing the dish.
Yes.
And she's saving on
Dishes. Don't like washing dishes.
and you must wash them.
Yeah. And then I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of the usual sugar. And then the brown sugar, I'm going to use the same amount. Next, I'm going to use egg, which you don't have to use egg, but like I usually feel like safe to use. So I'm going to stir with the egg and the sugar and the margarine until it gets to a creamy consistency, and yeah, it will be just way sweet. Next, we're going to use about a teaspoon of vanilla essence, like that, and then put it in and mix. And like starting with the wet ingredients is like good so that the dough just becomes a good cookie dough and things mix up well, especially the wet ingredients. About this time is a perfect consistency. We're going to add in 1.5 cup of flour and mix it in. Next, we are going to use half a cup of cornstarch. If you want crumbly, nice cookies, crumbly, crunchy cookies, but you don't have to use the cornstarch. But I do love it when it has cornstarch.
It makes them
Crumbly.
melt in the mouth.
Yeah. We're going to add in some little milk and slowly until it becomes a stiff-ish cookie dough, a stiff, soft cookie dough. I'm going to show you. I'm going to just use my hands so that it just shapes. Can you help with the milk? Just a little bit. Yeah, so like that consistency is the one we are looking for. And like about this time you can add sprinkles, but like we don't have sprinkles, so you can just have it like that. Cookie dough is really satisfying to work with.
She finds many things satisfying. Okay, so I cannot do also.
It's true, that is one of them. I don't understand about the satisfying, but probably she understands better.
Next, you can use salt, but I forgot to put it in the dry ingredients.
Yeah,
Or even the
that
wet.
should be in the dry or wet ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, her age, they eat the cookie, taste the cookie dough.
Yeah, both of us do.
When it is raw, so
It's
she
really
discovered
nice.
it doesn't have the salt taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, so salt helps really to balance the sweetness and improve the flavor of
Yes, it
cookies.
does.
Yes. Our porridge has cooled somewhat, so I'm going to start serving the porridge. Yeah, so I just use this kind of soup spoon to spoon the porridge, but you can also pour. Yeah, this is fairly thick, but it depends on the ingredients in the porridge. So apparently a friend brought us this porridge. It must have an ingredient that is quite thick, but because when I use other kinds, they are not this thick. Yeah, so but very nice porridge. So that is the first snack, if you remember. So we will enjoy some as we continue with the other snacks.
So I'm just going to scoop some and put them, and then later I'm going to flatten them. That's the last one, and we're going to flatten with our fingers, but you can flatten with a fork. Like that till it's pretty flat.
And of course, interestingly, remember you can also do these cookies without an oven.
Yeah.
I have several videos on the channel where I work on them without
An oven.
Yeah. It's satisfying.
Yeah. It's ready to be put
In the oven.
Yep. So it's about 5-ish minutes, and then it's time to put the cookies for about 10 to 12 minutes. We're going to reduce the fire, and it's going to bake for about 10 to 12 minutes.
But if you're using an electric stove, you can do about 175 degrees, but we have a gas stove, so yeah, we'll see you then.
Bye for now. So it's few minutes, like 11 minutes. And we're going to check them, and if they're not ready, we're going to give them 4 more minutes.
I think for our gas cooker, we usually will turn them. I think they are good to be turned
Yeah.
because they'll cook faster. I don't know why our gas, whether it's just our gas oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually we have to turn them if we want them to cook faster.
Yeah.
So once we turn, we'll give them
Like
10 minutes.
maybe 8 minutes. Yeah, because you want them just a little bit chewy.
You're starting to have mom hands. You can handle the heat.
Yeah, but not too much.
Okay.
Then, cause
Alright. So I think they're good.
yeah, and push it, and then we'll be back in exactly 8 minutes.
Okay.
We are going to start with the popcorn, and I'm going to put 10 tablespoons of oil. To add half a teaspoon of salt and stir it in a little bit.
So you let it get hot for like 2 or so minutes. Not
Yeah,
steaming hot, just hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour in the popcorn and stir it in.
You need to spread it out.
So now we will cover and just let it pop. Yay!
When you let them pop, you need to let them pop vigorously for a minute or so, then you reduce the heat so that you don't burn many of them.
Yeah.
I know you know that.
Yeah, but
You really...
Sometimes they burn.
Yeah, so I know that's the stage. Details. Yeah, so it usually helps when you can shake them, because sometimes with our gas stove setting, the oil can slide to one end. So at this point, I think I will just reduce towards the end. When you had the popping is starting to reduce, you can reduce the heat so that they don't burn as they finish the last pop.
I'm not sure what time I have left, but it's ready. Yay! I can't wait. Yummy.
Yeah, by the way, we estimated this 8 minutes. We forgot to time,
Yeah.
but I think they have fared just well. Put on a cooling rack. I think that's a better option, but people here are being very careful about dishes. They don't want many dishes dirty. So we will leave them on this plate to cool, and then we can bite into them.
so the popcorn is ready, and I'm going to start working on the caramel. I'm just going to put the sugar and add in, I think there are about 4 tablespoons of water. Yeah.
That's
Stir
it.
that in. Now that I have turned it, I will not mix it again until it reaches the point we want it to reach.
Okay. Which is?
Golden color.
Oh, golden color. So you'll just be swirling it around the pan.
Yes.
Okay. How long until it caramelizes?
Around 8 to 10 minutes.
All right.
I'm going to switch it off now that it has turned an amber color, and add in the mud. Then I'll add in the milk.
From a safe distance.
I've put a little bit of salt, just a sprinkle, and a few drops of vanilla. We do need to work on this recipe better, but yeah, it's pretty good. Before it cools down, I'm going to drizzle it on the popcorn.
That looks delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we said, this one we will need to improve on this recipe.
Yeah.
You call
Caramel.
it? Caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as we were making part of the sugar hardened,
Yeah.
but the rest thankfully worked. So we need to find out why it did that. Maybe our timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it turned out okay.
Yeah.
So what did you do with the bananas first? Tell us.
I cut them into like these pieces and then froze them for about 4 hours.
So they're quite frozen, right?
Frozen, yeah. And that's the shape you need. You can even stay for like a whole,
I mean, you can store them in the freezer
yeah.
so that when you need them, you just transfer into the blender.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a feeling probably you might need to maybe put on a baking paper to make it easier.
Yeah.
You can see it's
Quite hard.
you can have
Thanks.
a spoon
Thank you, Mommy.
because this I don't think will be hurt by metal.
Yeah. Just simple cherry.
So we're transferring to the blender.
Yeah, and then like if you don't have a strong blender, you can leave it for like a few minutes and then start blending.
Okay.
So as I said, you leave them for like a few minutes, like 1 minute, and then you start blending. Yeah.
So you'll add milk or you'll first blend them on their own?
I add like a little milk, and then it depends on the consistency you want, but the recipe calls for a little milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ask because, by the way, a lot of these recipes, my girls somehow discover them.
Yeah.
You Pinterest, YouTube, then they come up with their own twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that way we are able to have affordable snacks at home.
Yeah. You can also add other fruits like like strawberries and mangoes. Yeah, or even you can add yogurt if you want. Yeah, but like we are working with milk, so I think it's about time to put milk.
And I think you can work with any, like how many bananas are those?
3.
Oh, 3 big, fairly large bananas.
Yeah, so like you add like that, and then you start blending.
Okay. It's a little more milk.
I forgot to add some cream, but like you don't have to. You'll just probably make it more creamy.
I feel sometimes it's slower when the milk is less Can I add a little more?
Well,
You want it thick?
yeah.
Okay. Let me not interfere. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, bricks help. But
Yeah.
I can see it's turning, so it's probably blending well. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's done it before, so
Yeah.
yeah, it was really tasty, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's shake it a little. I think it should work better. All right. So. It's good.
Yummy. Look at it.
Yeah, bring it closer. We see. Yeah, it's quite thick and nice. So if you had even more bananas, you would make a lot more, right?
Yeah, and you can also make it into like ice cream and like store it in a container and then make it into ice cream.
You guys know a lot. So it's done. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like so tired right now, and I just like want to go to bed.
You're not alone.
Yay,
Wow.
Anna, I just have a winaka.
Wow, that
There's a part that has not quite.
looks yummy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so you just get to cut it into bars, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That can be in the middle, so it's not too thin or and you do the way you want. Okay. Wow. I need a bite of that. May I?
May I eat you?
Nice.
I need to make this confession because I believe it can help someone. This is not the original yogurt that I worked on because the yogurt product turned out lighter and I realized that the yogurt might not have been fresh, so that when you're purchasing yogurt, make sure you're getting it from a supermarket or store that you can tell the turnover is high and therefore the yogurt is most likely very fresh, so that your live cultures can work very well.
So those are our snacks. For some reason, as we did them, we just noticed they are sugary.
Yes, sweet.
Yeah, so we will do another video where we share our favorite savory snacks coming soon. Please look out for it. So how was the experience?
It was good and it was worth it because they're really nice.
Yes, they are really nice. And thank God most of them you can make, and yeah, each day you can have a snack, or some of them you can make like cookies, put in a cookie jar, yogurt, put in the fridge.
Yeah.
I mean, you will enjoy it. Experience?
As you said, it was like a little bit tiring, but like really fun and really worth it because you get to eat them after that and have fun.
Wow, wonderful. So I hope we have shared with you some of our favorite snacks because especially now when children are at home and even the normal times, you can cut down your snack budget and work with snacks from home and enjoy, because as you have seen, there are things you can make at home budget friendly, most likely with ingredients that are already in your pantry. So thank you so much for joining us. Look out for our next one. Again, a simple one that I trust you will enjoy. You could check out the one that is recommended somewhere, must be here, or this video that I trust you will also enjoy. And until that next one, see you then. It is
Bye.
bye from us. Are you up to?
Nah.